Hi, this is Bob Larkowski with Lcars Automotive Specialties in Cameron, Wisconsin. So I'd give a little video of our facility. It's 15,000 square feet. We have 14 craftsmen full-time, plus our office staff and myself. We do all phases of restoration here. We have another 6,000 square foot holding building where we keep our projects that are ready to return to the client or waiting in line to be done. We'll be taking a look at some of our favorite cars, and those are the V12 Rolls Royces. However, as you see here, we also do custom bikes, restoration on your American cars, your 34 Fords. We have a 50 Lincoln Capri over there that was done several years ago for a client. So we basically do all types of work, and you'll see that on the inside tour. We have a modern facility. We're in northern Wisconsin, and when you get inside you'll see how we prepare everything. This one just came in from California. It's a 37 inskip bodied Phantom 3. This little Ford is headed down to Dallas, Texas. Just had a cam job and a little hot rod of the original flathead. Lincoln Cosmopolitan here. Fairly rare car. This was done quite a few years ago. It's back in for service. In the interior shop, we've got a Daimler Twin 6, or double 6 as they call it, Type 50. Interior is being created right now. Doing some custom pockets for the back interior, and carpets are being fitted, and then they'll all be bound in leather. All the woodwork, veneering, and that is all handled in-house also. We also have 40 Ford in the shop right now, which we actually ordered a kit for. It was more cost effective. In a way, it's more cost effective. We've sent everything back twice now because the kit wasn't up to par and wasn't even the right size on some of it. So a double-edged sword. Work with a customer to give them a better value and order a kit out of a supplier, and then find out the kit wasn't done properly, and then we have downtime and shipping back and forth. But the end product will be nice before it leaves. Right here is a custom chopper that was built.
Tony Perry, line 1, please. Tony, line 1.
We do all the metal fabricating. When you get back in the metal shop, we'll see the jigs and that are the wire mock-ups that are created for all the components. Mike Osborne out of Pro Street. Mike Osborne Pro Street. He's a licensed chassis builder for Wisconsin, and he does all the chassis and CNC work, and then we do all the sheet metal for him. In the assembly area, we've got a 63 E-type that's going together. And here's the 40 Ford that we're finishing off. We'll be getting the top put on it today. This is one of our many booths. This is a Hudson Italia that's in the booth for blocking and buffing now, wet sanding and polishing. Try to keep all the different operations, the dirty operations, in separate areas. Well lit, well ventilated. We do our sandblasting, silica bead blasting. That way everything's temperature and humidity controlled, and we can take a down to raw and then bring it right back up in the epoxy etch. So we find that to be the best system. This is one of our work areas here. This vintage racer's in for a new intake and exhaust systems, getting side draft Webers on a 6-cylinder GMC motor. Was a national record holder. Here's a stock 41 Willys. And behind that's a 60 Caddy convert that's in for some stainless repair and minor touch-up. This is a 57 Chevy Project. It's got an Art Morrison chassis. It's getting set up for the supercharged LS9 Corvette engine. All that are being worked out right now. It's a mini tub. New trunk also. This is the firewall being hand fabbed for the 57 right now in the metal shop. Here we're basically doing all types of metal repairs, whether there's an aluminum hemi block that's getting repaired. Up on the wall here you can, if you recall the bike I showed you in the other room, that's the wire mock-up. So as people come in with ideas, then they're transferred into paper and then turned into wire mock-ups. If you look on our project page, the Prowler project, you can see the front fender mock-ups right there. I'll give you a little walk through the shop as far as the metal shaping here. From brakes and shears and saws and shrinking and stretching tools, English wheels. Power hammers, slip rolls. We have our Pullmax machines here. Diagonal press brake. Another Pullmax. This is a Trump machine here, a magnetic brake. And this is a McGee, one of our two McGee wire edgers for rolling the wire edge into fenders and hoods and pieces like that. We have a left and a right. And a small box pan brake. Welding equipment is all types of wire and MIG, TIG. And we do all the soldering and repairs on pot metal. This is another 41 Willys project, replacing all the bad metal with new. In the engine teardown room, we've got a couple V12 Rolls Royce projects going. The Daimler components are moved over to the car for final assembly. But we keep an area for disassembly and reassembly, and then we sub out crank grinding and balancing and Babbitt work. In our mechanical area, we've got a 2-post and we got a drive-on lift. This is a 37 Rolls Royce done client out in Georgia, and it's just been road tested. We got about 700 miles on the mechanical rebuild, and everything's running fine. Here's another V12 Rolls engine that's just been repaired with all the epoxies and that from deterioration, and it'll be headed over to the baking oven. There's a 50 Lincoln that was outside. It's going up for full service. Thanks for taking the time to view our facility, and feel free to go through the rest of the website and find out more about us. If you care to visit, we have a great local airport, Rice Lake Regional. You can fly in 2 minutes from the shop. We'll come pick you up and we'll review your needs, and I'm sure we can meet them. Take care. Have a good day.